Hey there everyone, it's that 80s nostalgic toy guy again. Today we're unboxing McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Rebirth. I saw this little guy just the other day walking through Walmart grabbing some groceries. This guy caught the corner of my eye. Batman is my favorite DC character of all time, and I've got a ton of Batman stuff.
I'm here today because I'm addicted.
There's a couple other items that I have from this line of toys here for Batman. Haven't opened them yet. They're kind of special to me. I've kept them in the box so far. I am an out of the box collector though. So they will come out of the box, and when they do, I will have it on camera. I will be recording it.
Eventually.
But I'm going to do a short little unboxing video because I want this guy displayed. So, without further ado, let's get at it. So, the packaging here is pretty straightforward, pretty nice. You get to see the Batman Rebirth character here, and all of his nice and black and yellow and that skin tone color there you got. Also, looking close there, you can see his Batarang. And inside here, we have that cool grapnel gun.
Gas-powered magnetic grapple gun.
Love that grapnel gun. That is, I'm looking forward to get that piece out of there. We'll get him, we'll get that in his hand, of course, once we get that out of there. Without further ado, I'm just going to slice this thing open. It's just in there with a little bit of tape. Inside there's a couple little plasticky pieces that kind of hold, plasticky ties that kind of hold them in there. They're going to be easy to get through. Like I said before, and I will always say, I am not an expert. I love Batman. Been watching Batman for, I'm into my 40s now. So I have been watching Batman for well over 40 years.
We're 40 years old.
Watching the original Batman series with my grandma way back in the day, on reruns, of course. I am not that old. And then once the Batman movies, I guess you call it modern day, but you know, in the 80s when they started making the Batman films, the newer Batman films, I've watched every single one of them, love them. The newest one though, I have not got to the theaters to watch it yet. I want to, and I will. And I've got some figures coming from that movie already too on pre-order. I can't wait for those to arrive. But right now we're talking about this McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse, DC Rebirth Batman piece here. That is a mouthful, but we got it out. Let's get at it. Got the old trusty scissors here. Slide up underneath that cardboard. A little bit of a snip there. I don't want to do any kind of damage to this box. There's another piece of tape here. Get that over here. Maybe over here I do a little slideroo, a little slideroo, pop it up, and there we go. I open these and I move them all the way out of the way where they can't grab onto anything that I'm pulling out here. Let's do a little reveal. Ta-da! He's nicely packaged in there. Really nice. Let's set him up there up against Lion-O here. Hold him up, Lion-O, for me.
It's a matter of honor.
Let's pull this out. What do we got here? It's got that nice card of Batman there. And also, it says DC Rebirth on the bottom of that too. Batman DC Rebirth, which is cool. And let me see if I can just kind of pop this. You know, as I always say, you in-the-box collectors, you gotta want to look away. Because I'm going to tear up some cardboard. I'm going to rip off some artwork. I want the pieces out. The boxes and stuff are cool and all that stuff, but I want these pieces out. So it looks like I can kind of slide my fingernail underneath here and kind of go around this. I pulled that off. I am sorry, in the box collectors. That hurt a little bit, but you get to see what this looks like if you have this and you don't want to open it up. There's that card. Very nice little extra accessory piece to display with your item there. Got some information on there about this character. Oh yeah. Well, we know his real name's Bruce Wayne.
Who are you?
Oh, sorry, Bruce Wayne.
We know that story. Come on. But hey, they got it on there. It's cool. It's a nice little piece. Also in here we have the base of the stand. I'm going to go around this. This is not as breakable as the card, and so I do like. Okay, I grew up in the 80s. Okay, so I had baseball cards. I had a ton of baseball cards.
New for 92. Donruss, a radical redesign.
But I've got those cards, and I know how important it is to keep the edges crisp and not tear those cards up. I got some cards that are worth a lot of money, and I've kept them safe for almost 40 years. So anyways, we got that little base there. It's thin plastic, nothing crazy. Could break if you bend too much on it, but it's just to hold them up. And it's got a little DC on there. Now it's a cheaper piece in terms of how much accessories it comes with and the size of it and all the extra pieces and all that. So it's a little bit cheaper. So you're not going to get that high-end cost stand that we have with, let's just say, the Mandalorian up here, or the Stormtrooper, or Back to the Future up here, or Leatherface. It's thin. You get what you pay for there.
I paid the price for your lack of vision.
Pop that off to the side. Let's get Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, out of the box. We're going to come here with these scissors really, really gently.
Like a surgeon.
Really gently. Right around his feet. There's one. Around his other foot. There's that one right there. Not as much as a pop. This one right here. Every time I snip here, I know that an in-the-box collector out there is having chest pains.
I've never had pains like this before.
I am sorry. Please look away. Please look away. I am not trying to hurt you. I'm just trying to show these things off. And we got Batman here. His cape is is really soft plastic, or not soft. Oh my God, I guess it's plasticky, whatever. Movable, malleable plastic. When you're popping these guys out, just be careful. Don't go in there all willy-nilly, because you could bust his head off. You know how I know this? I've done it. I've been there. I've done this.
I've seen this. I've done this. You don't want this.
2 hours later.
And here we go. There is Batman. Oh God, I just love Batman. So if I can spare extra money from the huge items that I collect, I try to get a lot of Batman. We see here all these points of articulation. I believe the box says he has somewhere over 20 points of articulation. So we see that his shoulder joint up there moves, his elbow joint moves right there. Really nice. He comes with a trigger finger hand there. And I'm going to display him for you, and we're going to do a little close-up of him at the end of this video. So you just watch out for that, or fast forward to it if you want. Also, I want to thank every one of you for watching, everyone who's watched any of my videos, everyone who will watch future videos. If you haven't yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button for me. I appreciate that very much. Leave me some comments as well. This is my first piece from this particular McFarlane and DC Multiverse line. So heck, if anyone's got some cool information or some items that I should go out and buy if I haven't got them already, the Batman pieces, because I really love Batman and Joker,
Me?
and Robin for sure. But leave me some comments. Tell me what I should buy. Tell me what you would like featured on this, and if I like the item, I'm gonna go grab it and I'll feature it on this channel here. But thank you very much. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get back to Batman. All these points of articulation. These knee joints, I like the joints that have multiple, like the lower part of the leg has a little hinge and the top part of the leg has a little hinge. So you can kind of move it a little bit better and it won't snap and break. Believe me, I've had a bunch of pieces come out that I've snapped and broken just because of the way that their joint is. Now let's get this one. See, this one moves. Yep, it moves pretty good, pretty good. Got some big hulking calves here. Holy cow.
Holy cow!
The foot joint moves really well. Left and right, up and down, back and forth. You can move him and place him in any situation you want. He's got one of those rib cages and torsos and abdomens that a lot of the newer toy creators are really making with their figures. so they can kind of hunch over, they can move like this. You can really have them in some really cool poses.
That's the idea.
And he is just like that. And you can have him hunched over. You can pull him back off to the side. He really does do a lot of movement. And in my hand, it doesn't feel like anything's jerky or catching, or is going to break. I don't feel bad about moving him like that. I really don't. That's really cool.
Cool.
Let's move this a little. Oh gosh, yes, that elbow moved up really well. It's like he's going to punch somebody right there. I kind of like that. And that hand with that trigger finger, he's a 7-inch figure. So he's a 7-inch figure, and we're going to get him on this stand here after we've seen all these points of articulation. Got these little holes there at the bottom of his feet that match up with that right there. And you can set them up just like this. This is what I usually like to do. I like to pick it up if I can and hold it there. Do a little twist and push. It's a soft plastic. It's not gonna break like our old GI Joes did. Oh gosh, those older GI Joes, if you weren't careful, they really broke. But here we go. Even on my crappy table I have right there, he stands up pretty well. I'm gonna set him out there for you to look at. I'm grabbing out his extra accessories here. We got him standing there. We got his batarang. You get this grapnel gun out of here. And as I'm pulling this grapnel gun out of there, I see that it is just one piece of like stamped, molded plastic there. But it still has great detail in it. It's just one solid piece. Nothing moves, nothing triggers, nothing fires. There's no trigger that hangs down or anything. The grappling part or whatever doesn't come out of there. But yeah, you get the gist of it. And right off the bat, what are we going to do? We're going to put it in his hand here. Oh, what? We got to have Batman, stand there with his grapnel gun there. He wants that in his hand. It fits on there pretty darn good. That looks really nice. I am going to display him with the grapnel gun. Definitely. That is a must. We got that gun there. Man, the pieces, the articulation on him was really, really nice. The artwork on him is very nice. And we're going to do an up-close shot of him here really quick. Like I said, this is a very straightforward and easy unboxing. That yellow and black, that classic yellow and black look is just really, really loving those colors. His cape is pretty movable, pretty flexible. I don't think it's removable, and why would you want to remove it? I'm not going to mess with that. Oh, we got him sitting there, all nice and cool. Let's set him like that. I got his torso all kind of wonky there. Get his foot up there. And we got his. I wonder if there's a spot to put his batarang. There's really no spot. So you got to find a way to display that. And I guess what I would do with the batarang is just set it right there on top of this thing. Some people put a little bit of tape over top of that. And I've done that with some of my RoboCop figures. He comes in such little small figures, about little 6 or 7 inch pieces. And I will put a little tape over top of it and tape it down on the stand for him. So, we said he's around 7 inches tall, give or take a few millimeters. Let's pull out the old tape measure and see. Let's pull out just past 9 or 10 inches there. And let's see. I'm going to look at it first and just see. Oh, gosh, yeah. Okay.
I'm not even mad. It's amazing.
With the stand and him kind of late and sitting there kind of cattywampus, he is over 7 inches tall. And that stand is only a few millimeters thick. As you can see, with his ears, he is over 7 inches tall. That is a cool little figure. That's a great addition to my Batman collection. I am very happy I got that. Actually, looking at him, I might go grab a couple of the other pieces to kind of go with him and set up some action scenes, some fight scenes. But overall, I am just a huge Batman fan, and I'm very happy with this. It is what it is. You're going to pay around 20 bucks for it, and that's what you're going to get. But it comes with a stand. A lot of the $20 figures don't come with stands. So that's a big plus for me.
I gave it a 10! A 10!
The face work, the face sculpt on it looks pretty decent to me. You know, I'm not comparing like comics or TV shows or cartoons or movies to that face. I will not do that really unless I really know the character and really want to. I just don't do that. That's not why I buy my figures. I buy each of these figures knowing I want them. I've already done my research. I'm just showing you what these things are when they come to me. So we have DC Multiverse, McFarlane Toys, DC Rebirth Batman with 22 articulating points. We also have a grapnel gun. We have the Batarang. We have just a cool movable cape, not cloth, movable plastic. Just a really cool piece, a really cool paint job. McFarlane Toys, you did a great job on this. Thank you very much for watching this video and all the others you've watched. If you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and do yourself a favor. You will not regret that decision. This subscribe you won't regret. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. I appreciate that very much. As always, this is That 80s Nostalgic Toy Guy. Thanking you for watching another video and hoping to see you again real soon.
Don't make me beg here, because I will do it.